Hi, this is Chris Reddick with Chris Reddick Financial Planning. In this blog post, I talk about my simple approach to budgeting. So a simple approach to budgeting. This is something I believe that you can stick with when you think about your budget. Okay, so we know that there's many different techniques of budgeting. There's all these softwares out there that you can use, or you can use a simple Excel spreadsheet or write things down in a notepad. My favorite one is a 50-30-20 rule. So 50-30-20 rule. So what is this? Okay, so 50% of your budget goes towards your wants, such as housing, utilities, or other monthly costs that do not change month over month. Okay, so something that doesn't change month over month, that's really like fixed cost, right? Like you can move, right? You could downsize and stuff. But month over month, it stays the same. So about 50% is really of your budget is uncontrollable. So you can't really control around 50% of your budget in the short term. 30% goes towards wants. So these bring joy to your life. Perhaps going on a vacation, spending time with family, going out to eat. So these can change, right? So you can have a shorter vacation, you can go out to eat less often, and so forth. So you have some control over your wants. And the final category is 20% of your budget, which is savings and paying down debt. Okay, so 20% for savings and paying down debt. So what does this mean? Saving in a 401k plan, paying off credit cards, paying off student loans, and so forth. So I like to think of a budget in a 50-30-20 environment, right? So if you think like that, it makes it a little bit easier to know what you have control over. So really, you don't have control over the 50% unless you make radical changes. Okay, so you could downsize, as I mentioned. So what do you focus on? Well, you focus on the other 50%, your wants and your savings. Can you change things in your lifestyle where you would spend less each month? Can you more aggressively pay down debt or more aggressively save for retirement? So trying to do 30% for wants, 20% savings is aspirational goal. So that's where you can control most of where you spend. So how to budget? So you can get all sorts of budgeting apps, as I mentioned. You can use a simple spreadsheet, or you can just write things down on a piece of paper. It really doesn't matter, okay? It really doesn't matter. It's just the practice of doing it. The more you think about it, the better choices you will make. If you don't think about it, don't put it off, don't do any budgeting, it's going to be more difficult to make the choices that you want to succeed. So each individual has their own way of budgeting. Some people like more complex budgeting softwares, other people like spreadsheets, others just write it down on a piece of paper, others just think about it in their head. Okay, there's no one approach that's best. But the main message here is try to find one method that works and then focus on the 50-30-20 rule. I hope this blog post is helpful. If I can be of service, please reach out to me. Have a great day.